Hello everyone, this is G-Shock High Fashion Channel and welcome to another G-Shock unboxing review video. Today I'm gonna share with all of you guys another vintage G-Shock watch. So reference number for the watch that you are looking at right now is the GL-160-2JF. Number 2 stands for the colorway blue. GL stands for the g-lide series, and then you're gonna have a look at this g-lide writings or print on the band keeper of the watch. And not sure if you guys could already notice this yet. This watch is fully made in sort of say jelly watch band and bezel, except for this front part which is metal layered to provide some protection, if I'm not mistaken, also to provide or to connect the circuit board to the exterior. So I'm not sure why they do that, but there's actually a tiny spring that's connecting between this metal part all the way to the engine in there. So that's pretty cool, right? Wait a minute, I'm getting way ahead of myself right now. Let's get back to the backstory of the watch. This guy was released somewhere on April of 2002. Retails at 15,000 Japanese yen, which is, in my opinion, really good deal considering all the things that you get and all the technology as well. Well, since this watch was released in 2002, I'm not sure if I should add this into the vintage category or what, but let me know what you guys think. What makes this watch so special is obviously the really large time display in the middle over there. And since this guy is from the G-Glide series, it has extra features, and one of it is the tight graph and moon phase display, which especially for this case it came in two display. Casio named this type of watch a G-Shock watch with duplex LCD. And this watch have two display panel, which is really unique compared to most G-Shock watch that we got today. I mean, I don't think there are any G-Shock watch at all today that come in two display. I mean, this watch literally have two display panel stacking one on top of the other. That is really interesting. I actually disassembled the watch before I'm making this video to swap the battery, and I already filmed that video as well, so stay tuned for that video. And that is how I could tell that this watch has two display panel, and that is really interesting, something that is totally different from this type of watch that, I mean, to most G-Shock watch that we got today. Actually, I believe this is the second time I review this watch on the channel. Well, not really. I reviewed something like this somewhere on the early of last year, but that is the GL-150. This guy is the GL-160. Although the engine are just the same. Alright, looking at the engine as being stamped on the back plate, we're gonna have a look at this Casio 2463, which is the same engine as the GL-150 G-Shock watch. I was about to say the 160 just now. Anyway, GL-160 stainless steel back, made in Thailand, wide, water resistant to also 20 bar, and obviously shock absorbing structure. And obviously you're gonna have that feature since it is a G-Shock, and 200 meter water resistant is really necessary since Casio made this to be used for surfing. They even have a function called the surf timer in the countdown timer mode in this watch, which I'm gonna run through right now. Alright, first of all, at home time we're gonna have a look at date time display. The date display will come in the duplex layer, which gonna comes in blue colorway. Next, you're gonna have access to moon age and also tight graph. You could set this to hourly as well. Straight away at home time, you will have a quick access to world time as well, which in this case a specific cities only, just 10 of them, 10 of the best location for surfer. Pressing mode button once will also bring us into that feed mode, by the way, where you could check the time and also the tide at the specific beach area. And then you're gonna have a sunrise and sunset mode related to the specific beach area as well, only 10 of them. And next is a countdown timer ranging all the way to 60 minutes. This part almost similar like the one on the yacht timer, except this one they called it the surf timer, but I'm pretty sure they are just the same. Moving on, we'll enter the stopwatch modes all the way to 24-hour range. That's pretty cool. And we're gonna have alarm 1, 2, 3, snooze and signal as well, setting up to a specific date. So that's very interesting, and that sums up all the function that this watch have, which is pretty basic. But considering that this guy was released way back in 2002, I gotta say this is a really interesting watch for the price as well. So enough talking about the engine, let's have a look back onto the design feature. Looking from the side, there is 2-button operation. Both sides goes the same style. This watch is symmetrical, and we're gonna have a single light button at the front to glow the EL. Keep in mind this watch also have all the light features built in it, so that's pretty cool as well and very convenient. And you're gonna see that the watch bezel actually went all the way up, all the way over the metal bezel as well to hold this metal bezel into place. There are no screw at all that's holding this metal part, so you're gonna need this bezel to hold on to there, and at the same time obviously provide some protection for the mineral glass of this watch. The watch band is also tapered downwards, which is gonna give you guys a really nice fit even if you have a skinny wrist. I'll get to the wrist check after this, but before I get to that, the watch band of this model is also curve a little bit. You won't be able to tell it from the top, but if I show it from the bottom, the difference is much more obvious. You're gonna see there's some sort of curvature, especially at this lug area of the watch. And you know what, talking about the lug of this watch, this guy don't have any spring bar at all. The watch band was locked with only screws, 3 screws on each side, so that is really interesting type of construction. The watch buckle, however, came in Casio Japan sign below it, stainless steel, and nothing much to say there, pretty much simple. So I'm gonna remove my DW9052, which I just customized the display panel into red colorway. If you want to know how you could turn your G-Shock watch color display into any colorway that you like, go check the video for this. So here is it. This is the GL-160 G-Shock watch. The watch band, in my opinion, one of the best. I mean, not as far as the softness goes, it feels really solid for a watch that is 15,000 Japanese yen. This is really impressive in my opinion. It feels solid, it fits snug, almost like the feel when you wear a Modmaster G-Shock watch. Except that one is much better, but it kind of have similar feelings to it as well. And look at that, this is how the watch gonna looks like on my 15cm circumference wrist. I just wear it at hose number 3 from the top, and it's already fit very well. And not too loose and not too tight as well, so I like it. So it's very incredible. If you have a skinny wrist, you most likely will be able to pull this thing off, especially when you're gonna be wearing this for surfing, which I'm definitely not. This watch has a really large time display, and you can use this large display to operate the stopwatch and the countdown timer as well. So I gotta say, this is a very interesting G-Shock watch for function, but not as far as the appearance, since the appearance itself, it really screams out vintage. I know a lot of you guys, my viewers, who already beginning into this watch, into this G-Shock community way back before I am, so I'd like to know your opinion as well. What do you guys think about the watch? Do you have any issues at all about the watch, aside from the not so clear display panel? But you understand why the display panel aren't as clear if you check out this assembly video of the watch. Probably that might help. But anyway, I guess that is it that I have to talk about this GL-160 model right now. I'm probably gonna grab another colorway of this. But now this one is in dark blue colorway, ocean blue. There, it's very beautiful in my opinion, matching very well with the original idea to be worn by the beach. Anyway guys, that's it. I hope you guys found this video a little bit useful, informative, and entertaining as well for your future reference. Leave a like if this video does helping you, and don't forget to subscribe as always to see more contents like this coming up in the future. Thank you very much for watching, guys. I really appreciate your support. This is G-Shock High Fashion channel, and